What is going on, everybody? I am out here checking in from Atlantis. On a baby moon is what you call it, with my wife. I guess our last vacation before our baby boy enters this world in March. But coming at you with some breaking news, some, I guess, unfortunate news. I honestly wish this news would have broke when his injury first happened, but Trevor Lawrence is officially on the injured reserve after, having that disgusting hit on Sunday, and of course he still has the shoulder injury that he's dealing with, so it's likely that we will not see him again, because I think the injury reserve now is at least 3 or 4 games. So at that point, there's really no point in playing him, which I know from my perspective, I am all aboard the tank train. I want the Jaguars to lose the rest of their games. I want the #1 overall pick. My dream scenario right now is that the Jaguars get pick #1, the Giants and Raiders get pick #2 and 3. And then at that point, both those teams need quarterbacks, so then they can try to fight to get in front. Maybe the Jaguars can move from #1 to #3 and still get the best non-quarterback on the board. That's my dream scenario right now for the Jaguars, and we'll see if that happens. We'll see how the Jaguars end out the season. I know I was a little bit concerned, especially with Trevor Lawrence. Of course, last Sunday when he did play, he did not start off the game very good. But that's honestly just a story with the Jaguars, man. Slow first half. You get things going in the second half to where you get within a possession, maybe even take a little bit of a lead. But, you choke and you find a way to lose. And that's how the Jaguars get to where they are 2-10. So, it was just another one of those games. But it's on to 2025 for me. It's on to the off season for me. I want, I just hope we lose out. And we got some, I say tough games. I say tough in the sense of that we might actually win, because of course the Jaguars do play the Raiders, who have 10 wins. The Jaguars have the Titans 2 more times, who only have 3 wins. And the Jaguars have the Jets, who only have 3 wins. But Mac Jones did play better last Sunday. So I don't know. I think we might win at least one more game, unfortunately. I just hope that still gets us in the spot where we have the #1 overall pick. But yeah, just falling up from the hit on Sunday, just still a disgusting hit. I mean, there's no debating it for me. I know right now there's this big debate on Twitter about, I don't even know how, it's like, we're really sitting here debating whether sliding should be allowed in the NFL. You're debating whether he slid too late. The dude was 7 yards away, and it's not even an issue of, if he slid too early and, the guy didn't have enough time to let up. The guy had Aziz had this freaking shoulder out against them. He elbowed Trevor Lawrence in the face. That was so easy to avoid. And the fact that people were out here talking about how good of a character he has, when his entire career he has a resume of this now. The NFL laid down the law. If there's any non-biased source out there, look at what the NFL statement was against him. Don't listen to what's coming out of the Texans organization. Don't listen to even what's coming out of the Jaguars organization or any kind of national media that has any kind of, your Richard Shermans out there that their shtick is to just kind of go anti-Trevor Lawrence. Listen to the NFL. They said the hit was disgusting, and they gave him a 3-game suspension. That should tell you everything you need to know about this guy in the hit. And now it's funny, the Houston Texans literally have the dumbest fan base out there. Literally, they're dumb as hell. And the reason why I say it is this: when the hit first happened, of course you have a bunch of the people out there, the low IQ, and the Jaguar fans have this too, where, for example, when the thing happened to Tank Dell, you had some idiot Jaguar fans out here, celebrating it. There's no room for that. I never wish injury on anybody. I never do anything like that. And of course, there were the Texans fans out there that were kind of saying that about Trevor Lawrence. But then you had the normal ones out there saying, oh, brutal hit, that wasn't good, Aziz shouldn't have done that. But then now, after DeMeco Ryan publicly defends his guy, now you have these idiot Texans fans that are all like sheep. It's just like politics, bro. You have these people that just listen to the higher being and take everything that they say as fact. Okay, that's exactly what's happening with Texans fans now. Now they're like, oh, I stand up for Aziz. What he did was right. Are you stupid? Is this what you do? Do you just follow the sheep mentality where, oh, this guy says this, I'm going to go sheep around whatever he says? Look, if you defend what he did, then you're an absolute idiot. Like, I'm sorry, you're an idiot. If you think that like that hit should have been legal, or if you think that the hit was overblown, like for real, it's ridiculous. But yeah, the hit was dirty. That's why he got a 3-game suspension. And and it's funny with his apology. He's like, oh, because Aziz put out an apology letter. I sincerely apologize to Trevor Lawrence for what happened. However, people are being so mean to me. Everybody's calling me names. Please don't call me names. That's literally what he did. So he goes into apology mode, and then he goes into victim mode. He goes into victim mode after that. Dude, this guy is a complete scumbag. I wish nothing but the worst for him and his NFL career. And yeah, he deserves a suspension and even more. And he deserves more after that. So, I don't know. Trevor Lawrence on the IR for the year. Hopefully the Jaguars can lose out the rest of their games. And hopefully, yeah, just that's all I got to say about that. But appreciate you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like on your way out. Go Jags.